Okay, I wanted to give a quick update on how the barn's going and the install. It's been a little hotter than normal season out here, so it's taking me a little bit more time because I hired this contractor that sometimes shows up at 8, sometimes 9, then he wants to go take a nap, and then he comes back and does a little bit more. It's like it's on his time. I don't get it. So anyways, we pulled these trees out, the stumps out. Handy Randy came over, helped me pull the stumps out. As you saw in my previous videos, I brought in 10 truckloads of dirt. 10 truckloads. That's 1,600 hours of dirt. Every time I buy dirt, I think of my cousin Vinny. When they're driving in the movie and it says free dirt and they're laughing. Now I know why dirt is necessary. But I brought it up to plane, and then you can see I got the driveway sloped down. I got my power box over there that's going to mount to the barn once I'm done. So after pulling those stumps out, we had a huge hole, probably about 8 feet deep, that we backfilled with water and dirt to compact it. But in order to get it nice and compacted, I was going to rent a compactor, a vibrator plate that compacts the dirt, and they wanted $100 a day. Well, with my contractor, you know, coming on and some days showing up not, I figured that would go up to a couple thousand real quick. So I went up to Harbor Freight and I joined their program, the rewards program that they have, so you get 10% off. It was $29, and so this originally was $6.99. With a member, it's $5.99, and then they give you 10% off that, so it came to like $5.35. So in 5 days, I guess it would have paid for itself, and I could resell it when I'm done. Although I do have to compact my driveway as well. As you can see, I got a lot of lime rock to lay out later, and I can compact it with this compactor and make it nice and smooth. We practiced on it last night just for a minute, and you can see the difference right here where it makes the big rocks like little pebbles, so it's not as big as over here where you get all the rocks. So it did a good job for being Harbor Freight, but it worked out well. So then once we got that, I ran the compactor, and you can see back and forth. And what I recommend after talking to some contractors is you run a sprinkler on it. So I put a sprinkler on it, ran it for about 6 hours, 7 hours, and then run the compactor over it, run the compactor, and just keep doing it. And then once I frame this out, I'll run the compactor too, and then I'll level it out to the proper depth for the pour of the concrete. And then we'll probably compact it a few more times and sprinkle it down, just because you don't want your concrete slab to sag or crack. And then you have to have it fixed. And taking the time to do it right in the beginning saves you time in the end. I learned that from years of watching other people at work take the long way to do things the easy. You could have just done it right the first time. So some of the things that's kind of cute why I have time is you notice little things. I went to use my you saw the mom fly out of there, use my rake here on my tractor, and I went to hook it up, and I noticed inside there's a nest with eggs. You saw the mom just fly out. But I don't have the heart to disturb that nest, so I moved it from here over to there, hoping that she'd come back, and as you saw, she did last night. So she's good. I'm gonna have to wait now to use my rake for at least another month. So I'm forming it out. The metal shed I'm putting up is a TBS, tubular module system. It's metal, but when you put the form, they want a 12-inch foundation. So I'm putting together the wood today, and I'm using 2x6x12s and then a 2x4. So the reason this is like this is to give the concrete a lip. The stud will go over here, or the support beam will go here, and then the outside of the metal is going to hang down over the gap there. And so that came with my instructions. I don't know if they're all the same, but that's it. So I got me a hat with a pencil on there. I got to figure out how to sharpen it so I can act like I'm a carpenter and know what I'm doing. By the way, I am the contractor. So I'm going to go take a nap, and then I'll update this later when I get going more. Good day.